guys, hope everyone's doing good. Really big day today. We actually just hit 1,000 subscribers, so that's a really cool feeling. I want to send a big shout out to ProTree videos and PEGELOZ for giving me a little boost today and helping me get over that huge milestone. So thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll put a link below to their channels. Make sure you guys check them out. So I ended up going out on Saturday to Grand Bend Motorplex, which is about almost a 4-hour drive from my place for another Pro Street 519 event. I just wanted to get out, hit another event before I rip the car apart to send the shocks out. So a few days before the race, I usually start looking over data from races I've been to before there, or I'll watch any videos I can find on that surface. And I just try to figure out what kind of setup or what kind of tune, how fast I think I can go there. So I didn't do anything different this time. I looked at all the old stuff. I've been to this surface quite a few times. I've actually won there before. So I have quite a bit of data there, but something new they started doing last year was they actually run like a grinder over the surface. I'll throw a picture up of what the surface looked like. So when I got there, I walked the surface and it looked pretty bad. I wasn't really thrilled about it. I really second guessed the tune that I'd put together to go down it. So I went back, I made some changes to my tune. I tried to slow it down probably like 2/10 from what I thought it would probably go. Then we had the driver's meeting and ended up drawing first pair down. Right lane, which I know right lane there is not as good. There's some pretty good dips in that lane. So I went back and I turned it down even more. So I ended up drawing orange Fox body. It's a big block, twin turbo car. I actually raced the car a couple weeks ago, so I know it's a fast car. And I know that those guys probably have some really good data for this type of surface. So we gave it a shot, and it was one of those situations where you let go of the button and you instantly know that you screwed up. So as soon as I let go of the button, the car just really didn't move. It just kind of rolled out kind of slow, and he instantly probably put a car and a half on me, and that was it. I didn't make up any ground, didn't lose any ground really. Really just a big mistake on my part. I turned it down way too much. It really didn't hit the tire. It didn't set the suspension. It didn't lift the front end. Once power did start coming in, I had to pedal it because nothing was really set to take any of that power. So I went back, I put the tune in the car that I originally planned on running there, and I got paired up with Mike Batista and another Fox body. I believe this is a LS deal. It's a turbo. I believe it's single turbo. Don't quote me on that. But really fast car. I know he does a ton of testing. My car left a lot better. It did spin a little bit. Basically, as soon as the front end topped out, it kind of dropped back down and spun right away. But I was able to gather it up pretty quick. Made a decent pass. Ran close to what I wanted it to run. Ended up finishing probably about halfway up his door. So it was a cool race. Nice close races are always fun. But just didn't have enough to get it done. So nice clean race though. He ended up going on winning the event. So congrats to him. So I ended up making 2 more test passes after that, see if we could go any faster. So the first pass went pretty decent. It did basically though the same thing. As soon as the front topped out, it came down. I felt it getting wheel speed, but it was still hooked up. So I just stayed in it. So I brought it back. I tightened the front shocks to all the way full tight. They were only a click away anyways. But I went all the way full tight on extension and compression. And I tried to put a little more boost in it out back, just see if I could pick up a little more there. So made the pass, and it did pick up a little bit, picked up a few hundreds up front, and it picked up a few mile per hour out back. So it was nice to see a little bit of a gain, but I'm still fighting the front shocks. So I'd already talked to AFCO on Friday, got my return number and everything, and came home Sunday and ripped the shocks out. Got everything sent off today. Unfortunately, I couldn't do any like overnight shipping or anything like that. It was just too expensive. So it's going to be a few days getting there. They said they need them for a week, and then it's definitely going to be a few days getting back. So I don't know if I'm going to have it back out for the next event, but we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll get them done quicker. Who knows? But is what it is. At least they're going to get tightened up a little bit, and we can try to keep picking away at it. I was actually thinking about, if the car's going to be down for 2 weeks, I might start trying to do some body work on it and start getting it ready to paint. So I got to, first thing I got to do is start going over my gaps and everything. A lot of it is just kind of roughed in. I never really did finish anything. I think this side I actually started gapping everything, but the far side is still pretty brutal. It's not bad. It just needs to be trimmed back. Not a big deal, but it's still super tight there. Just the factory cuts. So basically, I'll just put a line up there, keep that gap consistent all the way up. And I got to do a little bit of work. The door kind of sticks up a little bit higher than the fender. So I got to work on all that, because once I get it all painted and stuff, I really don't want the doors rubbing on the fender and stuff when I'm taking them on and off. Right now, I don't care, so I've just been giving her. But once it's painted, I really don't want to mess it all up. So I think I'm going to start picking away at that. Again, guys, thanks to everyone who's hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. If there's anything that you guys want to see me do videos of, or anything you guys want to see, just let me know. I'm kind of just throwing up what I got and trying, just really basically taking a guess at what interests you guys. So if there's anything specific you want to see, if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up or throw a comment up there. If you don't, throw a comment up there and tell me what you want to see. So thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. Have a good one.